What's up everyone and welcome to the channel. I'm MrMarvelTV. Today we're going to be talking about the top 5 full loadouts that you can be using right now in Call of Duty Warzone 2 and DMZ. These are going to be in no particular order, and I always recommend you use what's most comfortable to you, but you cannot go wrong with these loadouts to try to get some dubs in Warzone 2. Now if you're new or you're screenshotting these loadouts, make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that noti bell so you don't miss another upload and you always stay up to date on the current meta. Now if you have a loadout that you're absolutely loving right now, make sure to drop it down in the comments below with the tuning settings for either me to try out or someone in the community to try out for themselves. I don't want to waste any more of your time. Let's get into your loadouts. For the first loadout, we're going to go with the RPK. You want to run the Polar Fire S, the Pineapple Grip, the High Velocity Ammo, the Demo X2 Grip, and the Canted V-7 laser. This laser is absolutely fun to use. I'll show it to you guys here in the firing range in just a second. But let me give you these tuning settings. You want to go with a minus 0.54 on the aim down sight speed, and then a 0.19 on the bullet velocity. Now for the Pineapple Grip, you want to tune this to a negative 0.27 on the aim down sight speed and a negative 0.21 on the hip walking speed. And then for this Demo X2 Grip, you want to put this at a plus 0.19 on the aiming idle stability and then a plus 0.58 on the recoil steadiness. Let me go show you this in the firing range here real quick. Show you how this works. This Canted V-Bro sight is so much fun to use and super accurate. Almost no recoil at all. Now for the secondary for this weapon, you go with the Akimbo X12. So you want the Akimbo attachment, the Series 710 pistol laser, the XRK lightning fire trigger action, and then the Comp 905 pistol muzzle. Now for the tuning on the muzzle, you want to go with the plus 1.8 recoil stabilization and a plus 0.10 gun kick control. And then on the trigger action, you want to go with a plus 0.18 recoil smoothness and a minus 0.1 sprint to fire speed. For the next loadout, we have another RPK, but this is going to be more of a long range option for you for the RPK. You want to go with the Polar Fire S muzzle, the Slugger 3.4 times optic, the Choreo Laz 44 V3 laser, and the F-Tac Ripper underbarrel with the high velocity ammo. Now this base weapon comes with 75 round mags. You don't need any more than that. And you definitely want to be running this high velocity ammo with it. Now for the tuning settings for the muzzle, you want to go with a 0.36 recoil smoothness and a plus 0.29 bullet velocity. Then on the underbarrel, you want to go with the plus 2.6 ounce recoil stabilization and just leave this one as is. Then for the high velocity ammo tuning settings, you want to max these both out. I absolutely love this. And then for the Slugger 3.4 times, I like my optic farther away from my face. Sometimes you might like it closer. So whatever you see fit here, use it in the firing range, test it out for yourself. And then for the aim down sight, I like this at a negative 0.19 for the aim down sight speed. I'm gonna show you guys how this thing operates inside the firing range. Next, you want to go with the AK-74U. You want to go with the Atrazat stock, the Cronin Mini Pro optic, the Slugger PEC laser, and the Eclipse 80 muzzle, along with the 45 round mags. For this Eclipse 80 muzzle, you'll go with tuning settings. You're minus 0.63 on the aim down sight speed and a plus 0.52 on the bullet velocity. Then with the stock, you want to go with a minus 0.9 on the aim down sight speed and a plus 0.62 on the aiming idle stability. And that's all the tunings you need for this, because the other ones obviously don't require it. For the next loadout, the M4 has very little recoil. We're going to go with the Harbinger D20 muzzle, the High Tower 20-inch barrel, the Phase 3 grip here, and the high velocity ammo, of course, with a 45 round mag. Now you can go with the 60 round mag. It's going to slow you down a little bit, but I don't think you need more than 45 rounds. For the tuning settings on the muzzle, you want to go with the plus 0.32 on the recoil smoothness and the plus 0.74 on the bullet velocity. For the underbarrel tuning settings, you want to go with the plus 0.10 ounce recoil stabilization and then the plus 0.18 aiming idle stability. And then for the barrel tuning settings, you want to go with the 0.27 recoil steadiness and the 0.27 damage range here. And then of course you don't need any other tuning settings. I'm going to show you guys this in the firing range. Very little recoil here. It's absolutely easy to control and a lot of fun to use. For the submachine gun, you want to go with the Lachmann Sub. You want to use the SynGuard MKV muzzle here, the LM stockless mod stock, the Mini Pro optic, the quick fire laser, and the 50 round drum. Now for the tuning settings on this SynGuard MKV, you want to go, I maxed out the bullet velocity here, and then go with a plus 0.27 recoil smoothness. Works absolutely great. And then on the tuning settings on the optic, I just put it on far because I like that optic farther away from my face. Then you can also tune it to go down on the aim down sight speed if you want to, about a 0.181 right there. It's probably the optimal tuning for that. I will show it to you guys in the firing range. You're not going to be able to use this long range, but mid range it works just fine. For the next loadout, we're going to go with the Fennec and the Tac 56. Now, the Fennec is just ridiculously good as well. Absolutely loving this SMG. I think it's the best SMG in the game. Now, I like using Kastov 7.4U as an SMG, but if you're looking for an actual SMG, the Fennec is just probably by far the best one. Now, go with the X10 RR40 muzzle, the Agile Assault 7 stock, the 7 milliwatt laser, the Fennec rubber grip here, and the Fennec 45 round mag. Now for the tuning on the muzzle, you want to go with a minus 0.27 ounce aim down sight speed and go with a plus 0.5 bullet velocity. And then for the tuning on the rear grip, you want to go with the minus 0.77 aim down sight speed and the minus 0.16 sprint to fire speed. And then on the stock tuning settings, go with a minus 2.71 aim down sight speed and a minus 1.16 aim walking speed. Show you guys this Fennec build in the firing range here. There's an absolute laser beam. For the Tac 56, you want to go with the Harbinger D20 muzzle, the F-Tac Ripper 56 underbarrel, the high velocity ammo, the 60 round mag, and the Corio Laz 44B3 laser. Now, on the tuning settings for this muzzle, you go with a 0.41 recoil smoothness and a 0.42 bullet velocity. Then on the underbarrel, go with a 0.13 recoil stabilization and a 0.23 aiming idle stability. And then for the tuning settings on the ammo, you want to go with the negative 0.4 recoil smoothness and the plus 7.2 bullet velocity here. Now let me show you guys this Tac 56 inside this firing range here. An absolute laser beam. And for this fifth loadout, we're going to go with the Kastov 7.4U again, but a little bit more of a different build, and then the Signal 50 sniper for you snipers out there. For the Kastov 7.4U, you want to go with the Komodo heavy muzzle, the phase 3 grip underbarrel, the high velocity ammo, the Cronin Mini Pro optic, and the 45 round mag. Now you want to tune this muzzle to have like a negative 0.32 aiming idle stability here, and then a plus 0.26 recoil stabilization. Then for the phase 3 grip, you want to tune that to a negative 0.4 aim walking speed and a negative 0.44 or plus 0.44 recoil stabilization. And then for the high velocity ammo, go with a plus 2.32 bullet velocity and a minus 0.54 recoil smoothness. So smoothing out that recoil more for you now. Of course, the tuning settings for the optic, you want to go with a minus 2.25 far and a minus 0.5 for the aim down sight speed. To show you how this works in the firing range, absolutely minimum recoil for the Kastov 7.4U. It's very, very good. Then we want to go with the Signal 50, go with the Cobra muzzle, the high velocity ammo, the 7 round mag, the Luca Bandera scope, and the V3 laser. Now for the tuning settings for the muzzle, go with a minus 0.45 aim down sight speed and a plus 0.23 with the bullet velocity. Then go with the plus 523 on the bullet velocity for this ammunition tuning, and then the minus 0.05 for the recoil smoothness. And then with the 7 round mag, you don't have to do anything for the tuning. And for the optic tuning settings, I like the optic to be closer to my face for more visual range for the sniper. So put that thing all the way to the close side and then go with the negative 1.55 ounce aim down sight speed. And we'll of course show this in the firing range so you guys can see it in action. Boom, boom, boom. Hope these loadouts help you guys. We'll see you in the next one.